Hey guys, Bigrat310 is back again, coming here back with 2 DVD reviews. Gotta be very fast here, I don't think I can finish. I really don't. This is gonna be a hard challenge for me. I have here the Randy Savage DVD on Netflix. Just 3 at least. Saw this 2-in-1 weeks ago. And Steel City Class. Let me do this one first. This is a very underrated show. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. It's a very underrated show. Very good. I was prepared to give it a really high score, but the problem is there's really no match on here that you have to go out of your way to see. We start the 2 bonus matches. Xion versus Brandon Morino. Xion was going to appear on our radio show. I think he did. I'm not sure. These guys had excellent chemistry, but it was only 5 minutes, man. If these guys were given more time, they could have had a 4-star match if given like 20 minutes. That's how good chemistry they had. 2.25 stars. I'm surprised these guys haven't been back to Ring of Honor. It really is sad. I think these guys are that good. And Grizzly, Redwood, and Alex Payne versus Tony Kozina and Brandon Davey. 1.25 stars. I gave the first 2.25 if I didn't say. Bike Smith came out and just destroyed them like he always does. As we get to the show, there's only 7 matches on the show, which hurts the show because if you make a mistake, the mistake is a lot more noticeable as it would be on an 8 or 9 match show. We start with Delirious versus Sterling James Keenan. This was fine. 2.5 stars. Enjoyable opener for the most part. A bit short. By the way, the Pittsburgh crowd is not the best crowd. In the WWE, Pittsburgh crowds are absolutely atrocious. They weren't that bad tonight, but I didn't really like them too much. I'll say that. This was okay, though. 2.5 stars. There's Kenny King and Rhett, Titus versus Erick Stevens and Matt Cross. This is very fun. 3 stars. Matt Cross, why he's not in Ring of Honor, I don't know. I know, yes, he still has some work to do, but I think he's better than some of the guys they have. I think he's better than all 6 guys who were on the bonus match. I don't know why he doesn't keep coming back for Ring of Honor. It really is a shame. I don't know. Whatever one of you more knowledgeable Ring of Honor fans can tell me. But still, 3 stars fun. Next we get Bryan Danielson versus Quackenbush, a personal dream match of mine, even though they had a match in 2007. This was very good. 3.75. I'd go as far as to say this was the match of the night. I really enjoyed it. These guys, if given more time, they probably would have had the same type of match. I really don't think these guys, if you give them 30 minutes, the match would be worse because it would be draggy. Because really, these guys, like, they click, but they don't click on that level that they can go for 30 minutes. I really don't think they can. So I think they have to wrestle 15, 16-minute matches, and they'll be very good, and that's like the peak. I don't think they'll ever get better than 3.75. I personally don't see these guys ever wrestling a 4-star match. I could be wrong. Maybe I have to see them go out for 30 minutes, but just looking at their styles, I really don't think it can happen. Next week, Lynn versus Brent Albright versus Claudio Castagnoli. This 3-way had no tags, so I do not know why the one at Take No Prisoners did have tags, even though some still say that was a handicap match. This was very good. 3.25 stars. A really fun 3-way match. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, Brent Albright and Claudio Castagnoli just have great chemistry, in my opinion. Next we get the Age of the Fall, Falls Can Anywhere. The Age of the Fall, Jimmy Jacobs and Brodie Lee versus Tyler Black and Necro Butcher. This was shit. I don't know. That's way too harsh. This was bad. 2.25 stars. 2.5 stars. Worst match of the night. So clusterfuckish, and this match was just one big tease. They teased the big spot. Like, I think Necro Butcher was going to do a border toss to Jimmy Jacobs on the DVD stand. They teased it, never happened. Necro Butcher, Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs had Tyler Black and the Necro Butcher, and the Necro Butcher looked like he was going to do this huge kick, which Tyler would drop him on the ground. Never happened. There was a table set up where Tyler was going to go through it. Didn't happen. Instead, Brodie Lee did a leg drop. Necro Butcher did a leg drop on top of Brodie Lee through the table. This whole match was just one big tease and never any good spots. It was not an enjoyable match, in my opinion. 2.5 stars, 2.25, something like that. Worst match of the night. Hurt the show a lot. It did, man. It bumped the show like a quarter rating. Next we get Roderick Strong versus Austin Aries. This was very good. I wouldn't say very good, but this was pretty good. 3.25 stars. I really did enjoy it. A little short. It was only like 14 minutes. I think these guys, as we saw at Supercard of Honor 2, I haven't seen their undeniable match yet, but these guys can have good matches. So I hope in the future they get more time because it looked like they were, if they ever have another match this year, because it looked like they on 2009 they really have a good chemistry going. Next we get the main event, KENTA and Generico versus Nigel and Davey. Disappointing for me. I'm giving this 3.75. I really wanted this to be 4. If this was 4, this whole DVD rating changes because this makes a DVD you have to go out of your way to see because there's a great match on it. But this match wasn't that great, in my opinion. 3.75. I think 4 is kind of pushing it. I might give it 4, but I really doubt it. I think it's kind of pushing it. 3.75. I like the tag match at Insanity Unleashed much better. Fun match. Very fun match. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't really see it as 4 stars. So anyways, because of that, you know, like, what do you have to see on this DVD? There's 2 3.75 star matches, a good 3-way, a good Airy Strong match, which I gave both 3.25, and a pretty good tag match, which I gave 3. Besides the False Count Anywhere match, the opener's fine. There's really nothing that you can't see. And 2, the best bonus match I've ever seen, I think. Shiima Xion versus Brent and Morino. I'm going to give this, I want to give this an 8, but I don't think I can. I think an 8 is pushing it, purely because there's nothing that you have to go out of your way to see. I might give it an 8 just because I really enjoyed the flow of the show, but it could be a 7.75. Either way, I recommend picking up the show. You know, Black Friday is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. The sale could be from 45 to 50% off, something in that region. It could even be more. So, if you don't know what to get, and you're just doing this off my videos, I would definitely pick up Steel City Clash. This probably has the best collection of matches, as opposed to the other 2. It's just that there's nothing you have to go out of your way to see. The other 2 has 2 4-star matches. And really, there's a short amount of shows. But it's a very nice and easy show to sit through. It's only 2 hours and 10 minutes. Very fun show, I would say. Steel City Clash. I definitely recommend it. I'm gonna give it an 8. I had a lot of fun watching it. It could have been an 8.25 if it was 4 stars the main event and the False Count Anywhere match was at least, you know, okay. So yeah, Steel City Clash. I do recommend picking this DVD up. I really, 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 really enjoyed it from start to finish. Okay, let's see if we can review the Macho Man DVD really. Okay, I have 4 minutes and 40 seconds to review the entire Macho Man DVD. Okay, his debut, Randy Savage versus McGraw. Pretty good match, 3 stars. You know, I was into it. Decent, pretty good opener. So you got Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboat. Very good match, 3.25 stars. Had a lot of fun. Shows these guys have great chemistry before their Mania match. Savage Hulk Hogan, worst match of the night, star and 3/4. I know you can't really criticize wrestling back then. It's all about the showmanship. It's all about viewing the spectacle. But still, you know, this was barely even a match. They barely even did moves. I mean, I was really entertained by it. I couldn't really enjoy the spectacle. Trust me, a lot of these matches got higher ratings than they should have because of the spectacle. Let's get Randy Savage versus Tito Santana. Again, fun match, 3.25 stars. 2 of the more better workers in the 80s. Randy Savage versus Bruno Sammartino, 2.5 stars. I don't really blame them. Sammartino was post prime. This is 1987. This is like 20 years past his prime, I would say, or maybe 10. So it was still for a 2.5 stars match. That's kind of a compliment. Match of the DVD: Savage Steamboat, 4.5 stars. The storytelling here was just beautiful. I know it doesn't seem like it's a very good match, but I enjoyed it so much because of the storytelling, working on the throat. Every move about the match, I just loved. Every suplex, I loved it so much. I'm giving this match 4.5 stars. I enjoyed every little aspect about this match. Randy Savage, Honky Tonk Man, 2.5 stars. It was okay. I never really liked Honky Tonk Man. Randy Savage, Ted DiBiase at WrestleMania, 2.75. I think it's a bit overrated, but I think it's a bit underrated as well. I think it's a decent match. I think it's kind of fun. The cage match, Randy Savage, Ted DiBiase, 3.75. This was very, 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 very good. I really love the chemistry between these guys in the cage. This is their best match, easily. If I would go check this match out, and the Savage Steamboat match in this one, and his debut and his matches with Steamboat again and Santana. Those were pretty good. Match Made in Heaven, I had already seen it, so maybe it doesn't appeal to me as much to you guys. There's 2. Savage and Hogan versus Andre DiBiase. Very good, 3.5 stars. Again, just a spectacle because of the crowd, because of the way the moves flowed. I really loved this match. For some reason, I enjoyed a lot of these matches just because of the way the moves flowed more than I should have, because of the whole fact that it was in the 80s. You know, great period of wrestling. Savage Hogan WrestleMania, 2.75 stars. Again, I really don't like this match that much. I think it's okay, but you know, still for what it is, for Mania main event, for the story behind it, it's pretty epic. Savage Hogan, this is where Buster Douglas, who many people forget, he was before Mike Tyson punched Xion, he was before Floyd Mayweather punched Big Show. Buster Douglas punched Savage, even though Savage no-sold the first punch because Savage was pissed at Hogan for all his politics. But still, epic moment having Buster Douglas come and punch Savage in the face. 2.75 stars. Match was not good though. Next we get the second worst match on this whole DVD. Savage and Sherry versus Rhodes and Sapphire. Star and 3/4. It was okay. It was short, but yeah, didn't like it. Now to a very underrated match, Savage and Warrior. I'm gonna give this 4.25. I enjoyed it that much. Again, the 5 elbow drops, maybe a bit much, but I really love the flow of the match. Savage Jake Roberts. I thought it would be better, but it was only like 4 minutes. 2.25 stars. Savage Flair, 4.25 stars again. 3rd best match in this whole DVD. Excellent wrestling, but it's Ric Flair, so what do you expect? Elizabeth's debut, Coronation of the Macho King, both good segments. Okay, Randy Savage. This 3 is awesome. This 3 is amazing. I saw this 3 today, and it really saves the DVD. Randy Savage versus Shawn Michaels, 4 stars. I enjoyed it that much. I love the chemistry between these guys. That's a lost classic right there. Randy and Brett versus Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, 3 3/4. Another excellent match. Savage Yokozuna, 3 1/4. Again, the whole spectacle, the whole storytelling of trying to take Yokozuna down made the match for me. Savage Flair in a live card match, 3.5 stars. Again, really enjoyed the chemistry between these guys. Flowed nice and easy. I love the whole Lanny Poffo storyline where Randy Savage's dad was going to beat up by Flair. Savage and Flair on Nitro, 2 and 3 stars. You know, not as good as their Bash the Beach match, a lot shorter, but Savage did win the title, which is pretty big. 3 stars. Savage versus DDP, 4 stars. Match of this disc. Great match. I enjoyed this so much from start to finish. I enjoyed the chemistry. I enjoyed the weapons they used. I even enjoyed the interference. It was overbooked a lot, but it was overbooked to perfection. And Savage and Vicious versus Nash Thing, 2 3/4. Worst match in this, but still kind of decent. Anyways, I'm going to give this whole set an 8 because there's like 18 promos that are just awesome that you have to see. Okay, so happy Thanksgiving. Go to Black Friday sale tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. I'm Bigrat310. I'm out, guys. See ya.